It is Cure
黄哥啊，黄哥在打 DOTA， 待会儿就来了，不要慌，好吧？他妈的，今天我看看他们是哪几个人在打啊？是这样的。 今天是他妈究极组合，哥喵，妈的鹅，木木虎叫什么？飞蛇是吧？飞蛇叫什么
？Snoopy, much love to Azalus, Cashim. There's a whole team of people working behind the scenes.
木木虎，我看看
，much love, much love.
他们给他们取了个周吉的绰号，我看看木木虎叫什么？
You know, this is the sort of thing you're always a little bit paranoid about when you play against Cure. Meanwhile,
鹅喵哥桃玉，这你妈！
Just based off these builders,
对的，鹅会叫桃。
Going to play this in a pretty solid manner. Just get his scouting information, you know, react to what Classic's doing and play the game out from there.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be.
还有个芋好吗？你妈的芋头，芋头就是妈的土豆的意思，叫洋芋，洋芋的芋。
More greedy, a little bit more economic, but here for game one. Just that solid style, and as Classic is now confirming, no hidden or no proxy racks.
有点丢帧啊，感觉他们这流今天有点丢帧，不知道什么情况，是切出去了吗？好了，又好了。
Nice Reaper. He's falling off the Reaper cliff in his natural. That is Classic, so he doesn't want any sort of shenanigans with the Reapers.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want things to get too out of hand over across the map. Meanwhile, we can see the factory.
哎，又丢帧了！你妈了个炸！这个逼在切吗？我靠！
Just to be a little bit more assertive, or
我看到好，我这个看着好难受，头有点晕。
Yeah, Cure likewise, just confirming scouting across map with his own SCV.
哦，好了，妈了个鸡，烧不住了，这个丢帧丢的。
And yeah, I mean, both players are just shaping up to be a very standard game. Off of this opener, I usually see Cure will go for, he'll follow us up with a Hellion usually, and then maybe go into a Mine Drop. So there the Hellion is, and then I imagine we're going to see a Starport.
死神开
，Yeah, and
两死神开，这个其实 TP 里面不常见。
哎呀，我来了，孙哥。
赢了吗？我靠，又哎，这个逼你妈的在搞什么东西啊！我操！好了，先又好了。
怎么了？
他一直在切，你知道吗？这个逼。
赢了呀。
赢了是吧？又你妈又丢帧了，我靠！哎，我先闭上眼睛，我头好晕，这个看丢帧丢的。
You know, invested blink pressure, or whether this is just going to be Twilight into a third. I think.
好了。
Yeah, we'll see how hard he commits to the
强
gateways
行
with
进
the 4 gate 3
去，要
or
有
even
个
2
电
maybe
池
before
啊
that. So the Hellion and the Reapers are diving in towards the natural base. Good reaction out of Classic. Actually doesn't lose too much. Even shuts down one of those Reapers.
来了。
Yeah, that control from Classic.
今天画面好像比昨天好嘛。
老是丢帧，这个你妈的这个。
So I think Classic has
这个主播你妈老是切出去，我靠！
You know, Cure's fine with that. You know, he's just gonna play his consistent style. He still has the Reaper, so he can pressure the main and get scouting information, and he's gonna have the medevac drop at the same time. So he's gonna know everything that's happening, and you know, it's just gonna come down to execution at this point.
Yeah, we'll see how much damage he can get done, and we'll see how much scouting can get done as well, as the drop is going to be moving out here. We're actually going to be loading up the Marines as well, not just those mines.
Yeah, that is interesting. You don't always see this. So I'm curious how this is going to pan out. I think this is stronger when they wall the cliff, because you can pressure that pylon with all their tech structures. But yeah, we'll see how this shapes up.
布林克开，3兵营布林克开，我们看一下第一波的空投啊。Classic 昨天在不是昨天，是前天打李培南的这个比赛中是表现得非常的出色啊，属于那种很有实力的选手。 看今天打 Q 打怎么样？想赢，不给你赢。双线，哎呦！
And yeah, I think 15. Oh my!
15个农民，他什么情况啊？
Yeah, not too much damage done at the natural base, but
上面被农民被炸了，我靠了
！Everything was looking okay. You know, Classic he was reacting, he was pulling back his workers, but it looks like maybe. Came back 1 second too soon. Maybe Cure was a little bit cheeky with an unbow and.
我好想换个流啊！ 好难受，这看着好难受。
All Kier's gonna have to do here is he
就帧数非常的低，他肯定是切出去了，所以帧数才很低。
I think Kior is gonna be in a phenomenal position.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a lead right now. We do see the Stalkers applying pressure across map. We dive
妈过来搞毛2个坦克，完了，这 Classic 上来妈的开局不利呀，裂成屎了。不，你看他现在就好了，他如果不切出去，其实他这个推流是没有问题的，而且画面什么都很好。你妈一切出去就直接。就丢帧，我靠！
Exactly, and you know what? The damage still isn't done. We go back in with the Marines because they survived the initial drop. We have a Raven harass coming to that. GG gets called, and Kior takes game number 1 in spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ancient System.
第二把来了啊
！The South Korean Terran player
今天我感觉他们调的清晰度比昨天要清晰。
哎，这个币老是切，你知道吗？又切出去了，这个币。
我没感觉他切，但是这个帧数
丢帧吗？
不是他切出去，
现在不就好了吗？
不是他切出去，我跟你说，
Classic。
刚才他在转这个的时候就还是那么卡呀。
不，现在不就好了吗？你自己看吧，现在是不是好？
对呀。
待会儿又会卡。
I wouldn't be surprised if he went for a Reaper fast expand here. Especially because the map is a bit larger.
我公司这台电脑也有这个问题，就上来的时候会这样帧数跳动很大。
Looks like he is going to be staying on 1 gas, so it's looking like a Rex expand.
也不知道为什么。
So is mixing things up here, and as you mentioned, no like early proxy shenanigans. I mean, I don't blame him, right? Like game 1 ended pretty abruptly, and I'm sure he's like, I didn't need to be too spicy here in the best of 3. Like it's okay.
就这种就会抖。你看他没有切出去，他鼠标都在，他哪里切出去？
Semi-scouting around, so if Kior went for that position, he used in GSL.
就这种会抖。
但
这个是 CPU 的问题。
昨天是没有问题的。
昨天很糊呀，昨天不是这台电脑。我觉得这个可能是 CPU 的问题。就是他有时候会抖动。跟无边框窗口化没有关系，我全屏也会这样。
Yeah, it would make sense.
跟全屏也是，全屏也会有这个问题，
就
偶尔会抖动一下。高性能都选的高性能呀，全部都选的是最高性能，还是会有这个问题。就 CPU 的问题。
Yeah, and I think he has to be really happy.
就这种抖，就这种抖。
He's not scouting.
但没有他抖的那么夸张啊。
And Classic is just playing a nice, safe opener, so I think Kior is quite happy with this.
但这个好像没有办法解决。
主要是他这个卡，我看着我就会感觉有点头晕，你知道吗？这卡。 看
丢帧吧。
Yeah, I would hope so. Again, it could be one of those things where Classic just wants to get into his game and he just wasn't able to last time. He's like, no, I want to make these big stalkers work. I know how good I am with them. I know how much I can get done with them. And as you even mentioned, there is the Twilight Council is.
吃了呀，我不是发微博了吗？谢谢你请客，孙哥。
那多少钱嘛？今天吃了
2000
多块钱。
那我们以后就按照这个标准嘛，好吧？
他妈今天2个人也吃2000多吗？你他妈的是说什么东西？
肯定吃不完呀，肯定。我们就按照这个标准。
人均。
As you mentioned, we have the Winter Mines in production here. The initial Adept is able to trade out at least a little bit, be a little bit annoying, but is looking to be hunted down by this Hellion.
Oh, okay. It does get away there, which is really nice for Classic. Yeah, and this is actually really nice because this makes it harder for Kior to do a 1-2 punch with a medevac and a Hellion. Because, you know, it is just one Hellion, but one Hellion adds a lot of pressure to this medevac drop because, you know, it forces them to have a unit or it forces their attention to the natural. So it is really nice for Classic to make sure it's not healthy.
他其他频道也是这样的，
也是这样吗？
的呀，
啊，
因为他都是一路流呀。
就你妈无解是吧？就是。
我来我去帮你看一眼，好吧？
even fully walling up here at the natural base as well, making sure that no kind of run by catches him off guard, making sure that he doesn't quite lose anything too soon as he's setting up for his expansion. Once again, I believe it is a 3-gate Blink Stalker opener here from Classic.
Yeah, and Kior is actually going for a Marine drop again, so he does build a mine, and he gives Classic the information that he has the mine. But he's mixing it up a little bit with this Marine drop. And
看看是他们推流的问题，还是这个
especially if you're expecting mines, Because you know you don't expect 7 Marines to win the game, but it is.
刚好走开。
Find some damage, you know, whether it's 3-4 probes here, maybe a stalker.
运气也
在
他那，还有但反应很快。
有抖吗？这中间这段时间
有抖的呀。现在不是这种很斗争吗？这种。
啊？
现在不斗争吗？
你要不看这个韩国人？哦，还是抖。哦，不对，不对，这个韩国人不抖。要不看韩国这路流。
我就看韩国人去。这个真的抖得很难受，你知道吗？抖的。
对，应该是他们推流的问题，有可能。
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure if Kior has that information because the medevac should be able to see the charge, and if he sees the charge chronoed and researching, that should lead you to believe that you're playing against, you know, Zealot style as a whole. But he is still making tanks.
韩国人我到现在没发现有抖。
我换一个，
还有个波兰仔，反正就这几个人了。
대기하고있고 김도욱 선수도 한 차례 병력들이
好了，就他了，就韩国人了，
다수의 해병과
对吧？韩国人好像不是很多。
对。
낚시질. 이런 거 진짜 낚시질 잘하거든요. 그러니까 탱크 모드 해놓고 해병한 게 있으면 저 해병한 게 잡으려고 추적자가 앞으로 달려오겠지. 이것까지
本垒鼠啊，推出去是闪电已经好了。 BGM 放小一点，
完了，
韩国人声音好像是挺大的。
김도욱 선수의 이 초반 낚시질에 김도욱 선수의 병력들이 첫 경기도 그렇고 두 번째 경기도 그렇고
这个湖哪里湖了？挺清晰的。
这个可以了，这个。
사이오닉 폭풍 연구는 완료되어 있기 때문에 김도욱 선수도 나간다고 할 때는 약간 신중을 기해야 됩니다. 만약에 그 김도욱 선수의 병력이
这波兵很厚啊，主要有3个坦克，靠提速插带闪电来搞，就看他闪电闪的怎么样了。
按道理来说，应该是守得住的，那么多把电。
차원부간기는 공격을 하기 위해서 출발을 하고 있는 상황입니다.
糊吗？不糊，你们是不是没有开原画呀？开原画呀，不糊的呀，
不糊，这个不糊的。怎么还打不过这波？
家里面一团兵正面开始推。
好，
两个人对捅了。
但是 Q 有兵啊，
这边 Q 有兵啊，等着你来的。
那么恶心啊！
오히려 탱크가 벽에 등지고 고위기사가 달려오기를 바라고 있습니다. 이거 탱크 점사로 고위기사 때려줄 수 있는 상황이거든요.
这几个坦克有点烦。
接的呀，我靠，那么恶心！
这闪电还不好过来，要顶着插过来才行。
其实你上来的话，我觉得就可以打下面，不用去上面打了呀。
他主要家里面这个冷静拖得他有点烦。
이거 빈틈이 없는데요. 그러니까 웬만하면 계속 공격을 찍고 있는 상태에서는 테란의 본진 쪽에 빈틈이 생기기 마련인데
围城，他3冠也在被搞。
컨트롤 싸움 계속 이어지고 있고.
核电站开了，往后退一退。
방일 업그레이드. 지금 방일 업그레이드는 거의 끝났거든요. 공일 업그레이드는
3线啊，这边被反馈了。
这边这闪电拖其实没什么问题，运输界没能量了。
이렇게 광전사 돌리면서 본토로봇 잡아주는 건 좋긴 하지만 정면 쪽의 병력의 양이 일단 지금 좀 밀리고 있는 상황이기 때문에
还是感觉各种在吃亏啊！啊，能劲也掉了，好了，拖不住。
Q2现在就是很强，
拖不住。
这比赛 BO3 的是吧
？BO3，
那还挺快的。
韩国人
Q2就是很夸张。
我告诉你，8场有1场会打1个钟头至少。
哪场？
你可以先猜猜选手。
马瑞对 Q2吗？
不是，8强呀。
哪一场
？Zero 对
Showtime 是吧？
这2个逼你妈的，你就看着。完了。
哎 ，Q2现在这种重剑无锋真的很夸张。妈要想赢他很难，真的很难，他兵太多了。
硬啊，就正面硬啊！
他这个 TVP 真的太猛了，要想赢他真的很难。轻松2比0。